All right, everybody, welcome back. We love diving deep into the stuff you're curious about. And, well, a bunch of you requested this one teamwork.
And who doesn't love a good team?
Right. Especially when it comes to kids. I mean, how do we actually teach them to work together? I stumbled across this article, 5 tips for encouraging teamwork in children, and it got the wheels turning.
Yeah, are these like kid-specific tips or?
Exactly. Could there be some wisdom here for us grown-ups too? So buckle up, because today's deep dive is all about unlocking the secrets of teamwork for kids and maybe, just maybe, ourselves.
I am so ready for this.
Okay, tip number 1 right out the gate. Play cooperative games. Now, this might sound obvious,
A little bit, yeah.
but this isn't just about any old game, right? It's got to be something where you either win together or lose together. Like, remember building forts as a kid? Those epic battles of capture the flag?
Oh yeah, totally.
We were learning how to be a team without even realizing it. We had to work together to succeed.
That's such a good point. It's like built-in collaboration. It's what we call like positive interdependence in the biz. Everyone's success depends on each other, just like links in a chain. Makes me think of this time back in the day. I was trying to build like a raft with my friends, and it was a total mess at first. We were all just kind of doing our own thing. But once we actually like started listening to each other, coordinating,
Oh, so you're saying communication is key.
huge E. It's everything. And you know what? We actually stayed afloat. It was a total game changer. Like that experience really showed me how powerful real teamwork can be.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Even with little kids, framing it as, hey, we're in this together, we either sink or swim as a team, can be such a powerful motivator. All right, moving on to something I think we all love, praise teamwork.
Who doesn't love a good pat on the back?
Exactly. But the T, and this is a big BUT, the article really stresses praising the process, not just the outcome. So instead of just saying, great job winning, we've got to highlight those moments of good communication, problem solving, like, wow, I loved how you helped each other out back there. Or you guys did an awesome job figuring that out together, that kind of thing.
Oh, totally. Recognizing the effort is
Yeah,
huge E.
huge, right.
And it makes you think, what about when someone's not being a team player? Which, let's be real, it happens. The article doesn't really get into that, but
Yeah, it's a real thing.
big time. So instead of just like blaming them, it can be helpful to focus on the impact of their actions. Like, hey, when you did this, it made it tough for everyone else to succeed.
Oh, I like that. So it's less about like you did something wrong and more about helping them see how their actions affect the whole team.
Exactly. Encouraging that reflection, understanding the bigger picture.
So we've talked about the what of teamwork, but what about the how? And that's where, those communication skills come in. The next 2 tips are teach communication skills and model teamwork. And those just seem like totally interconnected, right?
And 100%.
It's not enough to just tell kids to communicate. We have to actually show them what that looks like.
Right. And the article makes a really great point. It emphasizes both sides of that communication coin, right? Like not just expressing your own ideas, which is important, but also really listening to others.
Oh, absolutely. You can't just talk AT people. You have to actually hear them too.
Exactly. And to be honest, I had to learn that the hard way. I was working on this project and I
Yeah.
was so focused on my ideas, my vision, that I basically like completely tuned out my teammate.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And guess what? It was a disaster. Total train wreck.
Well, we've all been there.
Right. But hey, you live, you learn, right? It was a harsh lesson, but it taught me how important it is to actually listen and value other people's perspectives.
Totally. Sometimes those are the lessons that really stick with you. Okay, last tip. Set up group projects. Now, I know that might sound a little like school-ish and formal.
Right. Like a dreaded group project.
Exactly, but it doesn't have to be that way at all. What are your thoughts on making this like fun and engaging for kids?
I think it's all about thinking outside the box, baking a cake together, planning a surprise party, maybe building a birdhouse, even something as simple as like putting on a play.
Mm.
All of these are projects that naturally bring people together, get them collaborating, and create this sense of shared accomplishment.
Oh, that's so true. It's like the process eye is the reward in a way.
Exactly. The key is that it's fun and engaging for everyone involved.
This has been such an insightful dive. We started with these 5 tips that seemed so simple, but look at all this wisdom we uncovered about teamwork. And the best part is, it's not just for kids.
Not at all. These are life skills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as you go about your day today, Pay attention to your own teamwork experiences. What makes them successful? What could be better? What can you learn from those interactions, good or bad? You never know, you might be surprised by what you discover, and hey, who knows, maybe you'll even inspire the little ones in your life without even trying.
Love it.
That's it for today's deep dive. We'll catch you next time.
See